Good morning, welcome to day 2 of the Chesterfield overnight trip. We've left the hotel, it's about 9:30 I guess in the morning. We'll go back down to Queen's Park and head out towards the railway station, onto the canal and head off to Poolsbrook Country Park. I will film a little bit going through Chesterfield, so just bear with me guys. Cobble's not the easiest thing to cycle on. This might be smoother on slabs. One thing I've noticed here in Chesterfield, there's still loads of places to sit and enjoy the scene. Those cobbles are no fun. Sorry if you're all over the place at the minute. We'll just jump this red light. We could stop and hold all the traffic up. There are a couple of lovely pieces of artwork here. I did once feature those on something else, and then I'll just pop over here. There's another one. Chesterfield does have an art trail with loads of pieces of art on it. Over the bridge into Queen's Park. Cricket pavilion here. Play stuff for the kids. Cafe back there. Oh, I don't want to miss for turning. This is it. Right, so exiting Queen's Park, we came in this way yesterday, past B&Q and all the sheds, so I'll leave it here and probably bring you back on the way to the station. So guys, a final view of Chesterfield Crooked Spire, just behind me in the distance. This is the road infrastructure around Chesterfield, totally kept out of the way of the cyclist. Down in this yard you can see Trotters Independent Traders, a gorilla, great big ant. What else have they got? A dovecote, dinosaur, couple of giraffes, there's a Red Indian down there, some heads. Apparently that's a timber and concrete buildings company. Oh, there's TARDIS down there as well, and a bit of an aviary which has got a monkey in it and probably a dingo. Must be an interesting little spot to go and have a look. Anyway, take out to Chesterfield, come down some of this great cycling infrastructure from Queen's Park. This now heads off down to the station. In fact, I'll take you along for the journey. This does follow the railway line when we get to the end here, I believe. More road infrastructure. It's a little bit nippy this morning. I have got another layer to put on should I need it. So certainly excellent cycling infrastructure in Chesterfield. There's a spire, there's a crooked spire through there. Chap coming towards us on a bike. We're now following the railway line. Chesterfield station is ahead of us. Still more views of the crooked spire. Just need to change up a gear. There we go. It's better. There's the railway line. Again, really good infrastructure for the guys in Chesterfield. Right. Let's see if we can see there's a station. Let's go and have a look at good old George. Here we go. There's the man himself, George Stephenson. (1781 to 1848), with locomotion, the conquest over space and time. It's a rather large set of attractions he's got there. And he's admiring his work. Right, now to the canal. Bring you back later. and welcome to the Chesterfield Canal. Look on the internet, loads of information on there. Royal Bank of Scotland, Trans-Pennine Trail, marker post, National Cycle Network 67. Lovely bridge we've just come over. Tapton Mill Bridge, and number 1, bridge number 1, I guess lock number 1. So there we go, that's pretty cool. So it's Chesterfield Canal now all the way through to Staveley, Poolsbrook Country Park, then we hop through Poolsbrook Village and the Clowne branch line Greenway. Just pop up over here. Right, see you soon. Well, we haven't travelled too far, but we've ended up at Tapton Lock Visitor Centre. Bit of chainsaw artwork in the tree there. Bridge through the smart work in the tunnel on the bridge. Can't really see it. And there's the visitor centre. And here's the lock. Cafe's open as well. I don't know what time it opens. Toilets, refreshments, outdoor seating. One of these things here that's, I guess, doesn't work because the local puddings have been down here. Right, onward and upward as they say. So we're at Blue Bank Lock. This is a James Brindley canal, and Brindley built his canals following the contours of the land. So they're called Brindley Bends because there's not a straight canal in existence that Brindley built. So it's a lovely sweeping, twisting canal just into the sun a bit. But here's another lock. That's probably one of the straightest bits on the canal, one of the many locks. And the idea of following the contours of the land reduced the amount of digging and cutting and work that they had to do to put the lock through. Lovely, peaceful, tranquil part of the countryside. Well, we're at the bit of the canal where it terminates at Staveley, just before Poolsbrook Country Park. Rather nice iron railway footbridge there, which is closed. That's all closed off. So here's the end of the cut. And work to continue. So up the slope you turn left for Rother Valley along the Trans-Pennine Trail, and you turn right for Poolsbrook Country Park, which is the way we're going. Then we'll drop down to the Clowne branch line.
So bring you back in a bit. Ah, right, well, we've made it through to Poolsbrook Country Park. There's the cafe, there's the geese making a noise, play area for the kids. I should keep panning so we're not intruding on anybody. Beautiful pond. Trying to beat the rain. Rain forecast for midday, so who knows what's going to happen next. But it's cooled down quite a bit as well since I left Chesterfield. So we'll keep pedalling. Thank you. Well, I've made it to the other side of Poolsbrook Country Park, and this happened. A bloody thorn. So I should take the opportunity to say this is an ice pick off Amazon. I wouldn't have got the thorn out without it. The bloody thorn was about 1 millimetre more in diameter. I had to shove it all the way through, get it out. It was more like a log. Anyhow, it's a knackered tyre. It's got an oil in it, a good oil. It'll only pick another thorn up at some point. But going so well. So here we go. Bit of roadside puncture mending. Fantastic fun. Catch you on the next disaster or something nice to see. So we're now on the Clowne Greenway. It's half uphill and half downhill. Quite a good climb, but it's a fast, very fast track. So to be slog upwards and then a long free wheel basically all the way down to Creswell. Welcome to the Clowne Greenway. So we're moving on nicely. This is the back of the industrial estate at Poolsbrook, and I'll bring you back probably at Clowne Station. Thank you. These are always interesting to stop and look at. It's a track worker's hut, or what we used to call a plate layer's hut, and you have the motorway M1 thundering along up there. Life at 60 70 miles an hour. Probably not as grim as I thought it might be. Plate layer's hut. There's not much to look at on this railway line. There's Clowne Station, which is we'll get to in a bit. That's looking from where we've come from. It's a gradual uphill to the top and then a few wheel down, like I said before. So I'll bring you back. There we have it, guys. Jobbo completo. Trying to do the mileage probably till I get to the station. It's only about 1 kilometre or half a mile, 3/4 of a mile or something. So fantastic descent after the climb up to the other side. Not a lot to see, I guess this route was built in the times of austerity, so they spared the cash on bits and bobs. There's somewhere to sit halfway along. There's a Clowne station, which is quite interesting. I didn't stop because the people there. So that's it, job completed, other than Creswell railway station, then back home. So thank you for coming along on the journey. I may do a video at the station, depends on the train times. So thank you for watching, thank you for coming along. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe. Brompton Arc as a touring bike, certainly possible, so especially for a short 20 mile a day sort of tour with charging available. Any more than that, perhaps not, but great. Thanks for joining me.